My career highlight is when we got to the fourth round of the FA Cup with Lincoln City Women. We got drawn away at Liverpool, so it was an unbelievable achievement to go and play, obviously, someone who was a professional team in the women's game. Why Carlton Town? Was actually a friend of the club, Nika. Nika messages me just asking how I'm getting on, and actually I needed a club at the time, so Nika let me know about Carlton Town, and as soon as I messaged Mark on Twitter and then had a phone call with Mark and then Tommy, it was a no-brainer really. I came from a club that had like a family feel, and that's what everyone told me Carlton was, and it's definitely the same as what everyone's been saying it was when I've come down. So that's why I kind of ended up at Carlton, travelling from the other side of Lincoln, but yeah, it's worth all the mileage. My first football memory would be going and playing for Cherry Colts, which was just a village team over in Lincoln. We had a really successful team for a village team, but then my first kind of exposure to the professional game was when I was 7. Went to go watch West Ham versus Sunderland. We won 2-0 at Upton Park, and Dean Ashton got his first home goal. So yeah, fond memories, and I'm glad I got to experience that before then they got rid of the stadium. I think the best thing about being a coach is being able to support people to reach their potential. I think since transitioning from being a player kind of into coaching, like more predominantly, it's how can I support wherever I can across the dressing room, you know, on training days with Felix, obviously specifically, how can I support him to be the best version of himself as a person, but also as a player, and seeing people be able to achieve great things because you've been able to help them, the 1%, you know, that you can influence them, and that's probably the best thing about being a coach. The worst thing is then the flip side of that is not being able to influence anything on a match day as much. You know, you're not on the pitch, you're not the one doing it. So it can be frustrating sometimes that you put in the complete faith of everything into other people's hands. But when you've got a good team around you, then the bad days don't tend to be that bad, and you can work on the good times. I think people should give non-league a go because it's still connected to the fan bases. I think obviously watching the Premier League and the Premier League clubs, they don't necessarily have a grip on what the fans like about football anymore. It's obviously a commercial game, it's a business. So being able to come down, see the players, see the staff, have a beer with them at the end of the game, good, bad or ugly, I think it still has a community feel to it. So there's great laughs. There's obviously some people that you get shouting abuse at you from the sides, but it all makes it part and parcel of the game. So it's still having a real kind of connection with the fans, which is what football's all about really.